I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on.
Hello, my name is Simone Peck and I'm from Red Bank, New Jersey. I said yes to Isagenix because I was feeling sick and tired of being stuck in my body and knowing that I was meant to feel better. I was sick of feeling low energy and feeling like I had brain fog, and I was really ready for a physical change. I said yes to the financial opportunity in network marketing because I had come from a traditional business background, and my income and my impact was always capped, and I was always, at the end of the day, building somebody else's dream life. So when I saw the potential here and I saw the true vision of what network marketing could be for me, I never looked back. The community of high-level, high-vibration people and uplifting community truly has changed the direction of my life, and I am so forever grateful.
That probably echoed. I don't know if it did. If it did,
whether you like Mr. Trump or you
God. Don't. Okay, sorry, political shit. Sorry. It just happened. A 13-monther. Let's go. Hi, Rebecca. Hello. If I didn't say hi to you, I was trying to say hi. Uh-oh, wait. What did I say? Did I say something? Did I mess up? I said Jessica. Hold on. I don't know what I did. Hello to everybody. Oh, I was saying hi and I forgot to press enter. Hello. Oh, it's multiple ends? Oh, okay. Sorry, Jen. Hey, Vroxim and Shadow. No echo. Hello. I don't have my green screen up because I didn't want to. Hi, Av. Rebecca. Holy shit, 13 months? Thank you. Okay, Sakura, I am closing up shop at work and will be listening while doing that and driving home. Cool. Here's what we're doing today. One of y'all, incredible people, sent me a live stream from Insta Spam. And so we're going to be watching that. The person that we just saw in the video is the person that we are going to be looking at, plus her co-host. Oh, well, she's being inappropriate towards me, sarcasm. Oh, okay. Not me not picking stuff up. Hey, 13 months? 13 months to burn the channel down? I mean, don't we all love a good marshmallow s'more roast? Oh, cool. Yeah, Julie Anderson just posted a video. I'm going to try to fix... There we go. My cousin is sending me a new cord. So hopefully that will be fixed soon. Now I've got it in both ears again. Alexis, hello! And hello to everyone's baby snarks. Hello. Replay crew, howdy hey. Thank you to the mods who are here, and I have it on ultra low latency, so I should be able to yeet people if I need to, by myself, if people can't stay. I'm gonna turn my ears down. You had a s'more cookie today. Was it delicious? Hey, Al. Michelle. Who did... Lil Miss Lulu. Smurgy. Hello. So we're going to be learning specifically how these two reps think Isagenix is perfect for Gen Z and Millennials. Do I have my own visual aids? Yes, I do. So this is, if you are, not that anyone else is concerned but me, but sometimes you're like, oh yeah, Gen Z, oh yeah, Millennial. Here we go. The lost generation is 1883 to 1900. The greatest generation is 1901 to 1927. The silent generation is 1928 to 1945. Baby boomers, which is ex-gal, and my mom, 1946 to 1964. Generation X, 1965 to 1980. I myself am a millennial / Generation Y, which is 1981 to 1996. The Zoomers, or Generation Z, is 1997 to 2012. And Generation Alpha is the early 2010s to mid 2020s. So I'm guessing 2013. That's a little confusing, but anyways, I just thought that'd be helpful. So if you want to be on the same page, they're targeting the Zoomers and the Millennials, and it's me. So we're gonna watch it. Oh yeah, let me know what you are in the chat. Are you a Millennial, or are you a Zoomer? Are you a Boomer? Are you Generation? What's the Generation Y? No, let me see. I think. What is Julie Anderson Generation X? I don't remember. Anyways. Hello, Eclectic Mima! Millennial. My kids are Z's? Cool. I'm considered an elder millennial. I love that. Oh. I just went through this whole thing a day or two ago because my friend is a millennial. I love that. You were editing a video. Let's go. Anyways, so I'll bring that up if we're confused about who these Isagenix reps are targeting. But I can bring that back up later on because I love a visual aid. I'm a millennial in the middle. I love that. My youngest is Generation Alpha. She's feral. Generation X. My kids are Gen Z. Cool. I love that. I love that. I love it. Gen X. Let's go. I wonder, we should do a poll after this in the community tab, in the community section, and see kind of like what we're working with for the people who are watching my shit. All right. I have everything pulled up. I feel professional. Oh, look at that. Let's go. I need to move over a little bit. My lights are blinding the shit out of me right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why that light is yellow right now. Hold on. We need to change it blue. We're having difficulties over here. Go back. Bookshelf. It's definitely supposed to be purple. What are y'all doing? Now you're blue? Alright. Blue's fine. I'm creating an awful shadow. Okay. I need to turn me down. Ugh. Technical difficulties. I was so close. You're going down. There we go. Now we're not getting blinded over here. We are professionals, mostly. I don't know why I'm orange, but that's okay. I'm gonna close out Photoshop. Isagenix. I have an interesting quirk going on with my file system. I may have to ask Cal for help later. All right, let's close this out. Let's close this out. Close. Keep that up. Stream Deck. Are we good? We're all happy? Delightful? Okay. Okay. Hey, Megan. Oh, My ears. Skibbity toilet. Yeah, I learned that while I was out of town. I don't, also, that's so Ohio is a thing that I didn't know about. Or, I don't even know how to say it correctly, but yeah. Shout out to my cousin and his kids for teaching me stuff that I didn't quite grasp. We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. I'm a professional trucker when I stream. Oh, that is obvious. I love that. Yeah, get out of Top Chat Purgatory, Replay Crew. Much non-culty love to you. I know sometimes it's not as fun to join in on a stream when it's like a previous live stream, but if you want to leave comments, I'm doing my best to respond to them now. This might be my last stream for the week, but I'm not sure yet. But I think maybe Jessica will be streaming later this week on my channel. But Kelsey, howdy hey! I'm a professional shit talker. I love that. Hey, I'm DC. I'm an MLM dropout and technical difficulty aficionado, and I'm a professional shit talker, along with my bestie, Jessica. Let's see. I'm reading all y'all's millennial, Generation X, all the stuff. Hey, Marianne. You could help me with something. I'm probably going to message you on Discord. I'm having issues with permissions on my computer, which is like low level help, but I'm struggling for some reason. All right, let's press play. How long is this? Oh, it's only 20 minutes. It's probably only going to take us an hour and a half to get through this. Grab a snack, grab a drink. Don't forget to take your meds. And let's go. Oh my god, it's so loud.
Hello, and happy Monday, you guys. I have started this live tonight, not just to show you my new haircut.
It's cute.
I've never cut my hair this short, so I'm like...
This is the person that we saw at the beginning video. If you hopped in the live late, you can just run back to the beginning and watch it, or you can just, I don't think you missed anything other than she is in Isagenix, so is her co-host, and we're going to learn about why millennials and Gen Zers, our Zoomers, should join a network marketing company, which is an eye roll of a lifetime, okay? If you don't, I guess I should say, what is Isagenix? I didn't think about doing that. One second, let me read. I've got my AI overview. Let's go. Let's see. Can I do this? Can I do this? Not quite. Let me fix it. Here's my background. Wasn't sure why. There we go. Pretty close. Isagenix is a network marketing company that sells dietary supplements and foods to support weight loss, nutrition, and other health goals. Oh, I should have done this. Content warning, potential health claims targeting 2 different generations for their multi-level marketing schemes and general twistiness. It's not a real word. I just use it on my channel because it's very descriptive in my opinion. So, weight loss supplements, protein powders, meal replacement shakes, probiotics, collagen powders and bars, essential oils, and beauty products. And Isagenix most popular... Come on. Sorry. Isagenix most popular program is the 30-day weight loss plan, which involves replacing 2 meals per day with isoline shakes, following a specific diet and taking additional supplements. The plan includes shake days and cleanse days per week. And some say it may help with weight loss because it can reduce calorie intake. No shit. However, others say the plans are highly restrictive, which they are, and that some of the ingredients like aloe vera, licorice root, and peppermint may not be safe in large amounts. Some nutrition experts also recommend whole food diets over ingredient overloaded shakes and supplements. Okay. Do we get it? Got it? Good. As always, protect and promote your emotional well-being, and if this is not the way to do it by listening to two people tell you why you need to join Isagenix, then hop out. I will take a pity like, though. There's lots of other streams that you can watch if you don't want to watch this one. And what's up, Drew? It's our word expert. OMG, I'm late. I'm currently on break at work, but I'm seeing Gen Alpha slang in the chat. Let me just say, my 7-year-old just recently started saying, what the Sigma? What the skibbity? I definitely gonna need like a little dictionary so we all know what the hell's going on. I think you're targeting millennials is not smart move. We're on to you. No, yep, exactly. All right, let's go.
Who am I? But I also wanted to...
Oh my god, my head. Oh! What just happened?
She was talking about some really interesting things the other day when it comes to Gen Z and Millennials and what they're looking for in the workforce. Hi, Mexico. Hi. Hi.
Maybe we're looking for, I don't know, a paycheck, an equal trade for like your efforts and an agreed upon amount that you get consistently instead of hoping and praying that you're gonna get something in network marketing. I don't know. Maybe. Genevieve, thank you. We will. Let me flag Genevieve so that I can thank her properly. And then, welcome to Illyria. Welcome to Illyria.
Horatio Gold, headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard
you wanted to see me?
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome.
I'm trying.
Welcome, 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 welcome.
Emily.
Welcome,
Amanda.
welcome to Illyria.
Oh.
I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Genevieve, do we miss your birthday? Happy birthday, kazoos, for Genevieve. Thank you for using your birthday money to buy memberships. And then we will get back to the video. Hi, Erica. Welcome back to membership, Alexis. Hello to Aaron. Oh. You're one of the creators that have been why I left MLM recently? Y'all, kazoos in the chat for Erica. Let's freaking go. Thank you so much. Al, you're hilarious. I'm glad that you're here, and I know that you're giving lots of people chuckles, so... The commode combined with Skibbity is too much. Oh my god. We're stoked you got out. If you feel comfortable, what MLM did you just leave? Thank you, Cal. If y'all don't know why we like kazoos, I know this is like a squirrel trail, but there's somebody in Optavia named Kevin Tinter, and we snuck into a conference last year, and the person wasn't being annoying. They were like clapping in between speakers and someone was playing the kazoo. Kevin grabs the microphone and he's like, okay, thanks so much, blah, blah, blah. Whoever's playing the kazoo needs to stop. And at that moment I was like, Kevin, game on. The kazoo will never die. And we're going to use it at any point in the streams that we can. Beauty Society, Bellamy before that. Let's go, Erica. Congratulations. me put this over here so I don't look like I'm looking away. I had my chat on my other screen. Congratulations. Here we go.
Happy Monday.
Oh!
Thanks. I'm just cleaning my camera
Wrong
over here.
screen.
That's
Wrong screen. Technical difficulties. I knew I was due for one. Here we go.
way better. Okay.
I literally do that 5 times a day.
I'm like, I don't know how it gets so dirty, but it makes a huge difference. So
Yes. Well, thank you for coming on and jumping on live. Hi to everybody who's here with us live. We're super excited to have you on. I wanted to bring you on specifically, Naf, because you were talking about some statistics the other day that blew my mind. Do you mind sharing with the people who are listening to either live or replay what you were sharing about?
yes. So I have my computer here because all my statistics are on the computer. So I'm not just like pulling these out of my butt, you
Why
guys.
am I orange?
But I started doing research on Gen Zs and Millennials and what they're looking for currently in the world because
You mean reading? I mean, I would say like scientists do research, and if you're looking into something you're reading into it. Maybe that's just me being picky. That could be just me being picky.
millennial. I know lots of people who are millennials and Gen Zs, and I'm also a science person and a numbers person. I never want to say something that there's not actually proof for. I always want to back up my statements and back up what I'm saying, not making these like assumptions or generalizations. So I was looking up.
I haven't, Alexis. I don't know if I'm going to, but I cover Bomb Party a lot in general, so I'm probably going to keep doing Bomb Party. And if that individual meets the requirements that I have when I cover Bomb Party, I'd probably cover their live streams. But if they don't meet the requirements, then I wouldn't. And my requirements for covering somebody in Bomb Party for their live streams, because we live stream their live streams, is that they have over 100 people in their chat and that they have a certain following on TikTok so that they meet the standards that I have for being a public figure. And that those are just my standards or not anybody else's standards, but that's what I do for Bomb Party. But I haven't talked about it. Oh, and sorry, by the way, if you're new here, Bomb Party is a multi-level marketing company.
Really wanting to understand why network marketing, why the business model that you and I are in is a good fit for millennials and Gen Zs. And what I found blew my mind, and then I was sharing it with everyone because I found out that 48% of Gen Zs and 36% of millennials already have at least 2 jobs. So there's a need out there for side hustles. And I feel like I knew that, but not knowing to that extent.
Are you also going to give us the data about how many people don't make any money or lose money in multi-level marketing? Because if you're doing all this research, why can't you look into the opportunity that you are promoting, which isn't really an opportunity? Literally, I think it's over 95% of people don't make any money or lose money in multi-level marketing. It's probably even higher than that, but I know like as years changes, the data can shift, but the numbers aren't good. If you're talking about an actual like secondary job, you can do Uber, you can do Lyft, you can do Ship It, which is grocery shopping / picking up things for people. You can do DoorDash. Again, those are more mobility friendly. And as somebody who's not very mobile, those aren't things I can do right now. So it's not as easy as saying, oh, go do this, and you're going to be able to get that second job. So I know it's complex out there, but multi-level marketing for me isn't it. It's not it. And I know Al doesn't have time for those. Exactly.
Over 1/3 of millennials that have side hustles. And it's because of just the way our world is right now, inflation, all the things. And then I did more research to really see like why they needed it. And I found out that 45% of Gen Zs live paycheck to paycheck. 73% of millennials live paycheck to paycheck, which is super scary because what that means is that they don't have any savings. If an unexpected bill were to come up or an accident or a family emergency or whatever, they would not have extra income to be able to support whatever that is. And I think that's a big reason why credit card debt is so high and loans and things like that are so high. So that was huge. I also
Loans are so high? You mean the percentage? It's more complex than the way that they're saying it. Again, like Hannah says, look at the source, remember the motive. They're trying to get you to sign up for their multi-level marketing opportunity, which is Isagenix opportunity. I say it's not. On my channel, we do anti-pyramid scheme, anti-cult, anti-like high control group, just general, like, if people are being fucked over, we're going to try to cover it because, like, that's not right, in my opinion. It's twisty as hell. I'll keep fast forwarding it accidentally. I'm sorry. It's my stupid, it's my mouse.
Millennials live paycheck to paycheck, which is super scary because what that means is that
Genevieve,
they don't have any savings. If an unexpected bill were to come up or an accident or a family emergency or
Oh
whatever,
my God,
they would not have extra income to be able to support whatever that is. And I think that's a big reason why credit card debt is so high and loans and things like that are so high. So that was huge. I also looked at that was the need, but then I also looked at what do millennials and Gen Zs want, right? Like, what do they want? What are they interested in? 49% of millennials want to work fully remotely. So being able to have the opportunity to work fully remotely, almost half of millennials desire that. 73% of Gen Zs want to have permanent, flexible work. So they want to be able to decide. They want to be able to choose and have that flexibility.
What flexibility are you really going to get in multi-level marketing when your uplines require you to be on Zoom calls like almost every single day? If not every single day, so often that it's annoying as hell. Emma, somebody who was a top leader in Beachbody, now Body, but it's still Beachbody because it's Beachbody On Demand Interactive, BOD, little I roll of a lifetime. Anyways, she had just had a C-section and her upline, Emily Favre, said, you better be on that Zoom call or I'm going to remove my mentorship from you. Like, as she's in the hospital, her baby's next to her, Emma takes a picture of herself on the Zoom call to send to Emily so that Emily won't remove her mentorship from her. What kind of flexibility are we talking about in multi-level marketing when you have those high control things in place? Because if you let people actually think for themselves in multi-level marketing, a lot of people would get out sooner rather than later, in my opinion.
And then on top of that, I just want to end, because I could go on and on about these statistics, but this isn't going to be a whole statistic video. But I also wanted to share that health and wellness is really important to millennials and Gen Zs. When surveyed, 77% of millennials said that health and a healthy lifestyle is either very or extremely important to them. So they're looking for that.
Have the best
we
time.
value that as millennials. We know we spend thousands of dollars a year on health and wellness and gyms and body roll and massages and whatever it is, right? Like, we do that. And one of the top 3 priorities for Gen Z in 2024 is number 1 was staying healthy, including working out often and eating healthy meals. So it was very, very interesting to see that and just have that safety to know that we're aligned with, what millennials and Gen Zs are looking for.
Yeah, well,
I think millennials and Gen Zs and every single, where are we? Every single generation. Look at this visual aid I have. I'm so proud of myself and Wikipedia. Anyways, that was sarcastic. I think that we're all collectively not looking to get scammed by companies. To me, being scammed is promising a opportunity or a potential income and it not actually being there, and the numbers themselves not supporting the income that you're promoting or the opportunity that you're promoting. It's twistier than, I would say it's twistier than the definition that you're going to read about in the dictionary. Press play.
I can really relate to a lot of those statistics because I worked in corporate and felt like not only was health and wellness important and always has been for me, but I felt like the environment that I was in was toxic and creating anxiety, and I lacked freedom. And so I wonder how many people want to be remote like I did, and that was and it is impossible.
What the hell's going on with this?
So many people that were.
It's the internet. Why are you streaming from outside in the jungle? Good God. Oh, we want to share this opportunity with you, so I'm going to go in the middle of the forest and do a live stream. Okay. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Really, like, truly. What? This is like Brian James, whatever his name is from Prove It, streaming in the middle of, well, on his vacation with the worst internet of all time. Same thing. Same thing. Baron von Munchausen, hello! I'm apparently Gen X too, 1980. I always thought I was a millennial. My world is crumbling. Oh, Brian. I was so close. I was so close. He makes me laugh. Yeah. He's a hoot.
Like me, wanting to find something else, just not knowing what the thing was going to be. You know, it's
Right.
like we live in a day and age where there's so many options and so many opportunities.
Yes, the years do vary depending on the source. Here's another. This is from 2019. So this is not from Wikipedia, but obviously 2019, and it takes the ages instead of the years, but you can kind of see the years. The other one was just easier to read for me. So you could be a millennial instead of a Gen X, but all the generations are welcome here. On throwing shade on somebody else being toxic, that's rich. 1983 Gen X millennial hybrid. We love a hybrid. We love a hybrid. Gen X here. Let's go. Bye, Frogsim. Thanks for popping in. Good to see you. Solidly a millennial. I'm a walking stereotype for my generation, and I'll own it. I love that. Uh-oh. We paused. 5:03. Sorry. Let me go over here. I'm mostly a professional. Did we go to the downloads folder? Let me just put it on the desktop and see if that helps. 5:03. And we're going to go over here.
Like, it's not about what side hustle we have or what's our second income. It's about, you know, or if we have one, it's about what it is, right? So I want to know why you chose network marketing, why you chose to build this business, because you started out as somebody who's like wanting to get out of what you were doing. So for those of you guys who don't know Na's story, can you just give a quick, like, 30-second background?
Yes.
I'll give you a background. I was probably in a career that offered me vacation time and healthcare and personal time off, and then I got sucked into a high control group called Isagenix, and maybe was even part of other multi-level marketing companies, and now I get to do this full time without health insurance, without personal time off, without vacation days, and here we are. Join my opportunity. I'm being sarcastic. That's not what she's going to say.
So I have two different backgrounds. I've lived many lives by the age of 31, but I used to work in the medical field. So I was going to med school.
Never mind. She's going to say what I just said. Oh, God.
I was doing clinical research, realized that wasn't in alignment for the lifestyle that I
Goddamn.
nanny, becoming a cycling instructor, just doing a bunch of different things. Then when I moved to California, I got into corporate sales. So I've been in the medical field.
Oh, good
I've been
rescue.
in the corporate side when it comes
Chris.
to sales. And the reason that I chose network marketing,
Oh my
because I
God.
could have gone into so many different
Feeling
businesses.
vibes here.
I could have done so many different things. But the reason I chose network marketing is for so many of the reasons that all other millennials and Gen Z is what they're looking for. The flexibility to be able to work fully remotely, to be able to make my own hours, to be able to choose my income. Something that I loved about
You get to choose your income? What? You don't get to choose anything in network marketing other than what you sign away when you do your independent contractor agreement. You don't get health care. You don't get PTO. You don't get vacation days. You don't get a guaranteed paycheck. You literally start out at zero at the beginning of the month. It's like being a commission-only position at a company without any of the benefits. Keep reading, DT.
Sales was the harder that I worked, the more that I sold, the more money I was able to make. I wasn't really capped by my hours, but eventually I was, because I still was exchanging time for money. My quotas would shift and change.
You literally exchange time for money? That's pretty sweet. That's a pretty sweet deal. You don't exchange time for money in network marketing. You don't.
And it was just like a moving carrot, essentially. But with network marketing, I realized, like, if I build something really sustainable and I use the
There's so much unnecessary hype in this video from these folks. I feel like you shouldn't have to sell the business model this hard, you know? Yeah, you'd think it would be about the products, but no, it's always about the incredible opportunity. Eye roll of a lifetime.
skills that I have, if I continue to develop skills, my income is uncapped. I can continue to grow that and not have to exchange time for money. Like when I was 22, somebody told me to read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, and that like ruined me from ever being able to be an employee, because I was like, don't ever want to exchange time for money. I don't want.
You realize we all realize that employees are an integral part of the economy, and that employees do incredible things to like keep the economy moving and, like, I don't know, keep people alive. Employees at hospitals, electricians who are employees of whatever electrical company they're a part of, plumbers, people who work for the public works system and keep things sanitary and let us have clean water. Pretty big deal. If everybody, not that they're saying this, but if everybody jumped ship to join network marketing, number one, the percentages would be the same, where the people at the top would win and everybody in the mid to lower tiers would continually lose. And we wouldn't have the necessary people in the economy to like keep things moving and also keep people healthy and safe. I don't know. Why do they say trading time for money like it's a bad thing? Like, that's how a real job works. Yeah. Employees deserve to be paid better. I agree. 100% agree. Andy's Web! Hello!
To be an employee because of all these reasons. Someone else is going to be determining my worth, and I'm going to be stuck in that rat race. So
somebody else is not determining your worth. Number one, employees are worth a lot more than what they're paid in general. And okay. It's not about what you're worth as a person. It's just about what you can bring to a job and then what the job's willing to pay you. And sometimes the job should pay you more than what you're getting. But it's not about your worth. It's about what skills you're bringing and what someone's willing to pay for those skills.
Those were really big reasons why I chose network marketing out of any other business or any other career that I could have chosen. And lastly, like you said, the health and wellness and the things that we value. I always had, like, I bodybuilding classes, and that
live chat and potential haters who are going to watch this video. If you're going to be sharing your opportunity on a freaking Instagram live, can y'all, for the love of sanity, put some headphones in or hook up some mics? Because you're making it really difficult for us to hear anything, because it's constantly trying to cancel out the audio on the other person who's not talking. It's having to sense that. But when you have your headphones with your mics in, it's a lot easier for the social media platform to do that. And also, can we just connect to good internet? Please. These top sellers and all these companies can't seem to find good internet ever.
That was a hobby. Like, I would go work out and eat healthy and drink the protein shakes and meal prep and all that because I knew it was good for me, and it was a hobby. And then when I found
Oh, shit.
A career out of that. I was like, oh, this is the best of both worlds. It's something that I love, something that I value, and I'm able to create an income. But lastly, I already said lastly for the other one, but this is my bonus one,
God.
is the community. I saw the type of attracted, so high level. They
Put yourself on Do Not Disturb also when you're doing a fun little shared live stream on Instagram. She keeps getting calls, and she's having to stop it so that she will unblur. And it's cutting out the audio of the person on the bottom. God. It's okay. It's not about the technical difficulties. It's about the opportunity.
were in integrity. They were really cool people. And I was like, if this type of person is attracted to this, I want to be around them. I want to be surrounded by them. I want the lifestyle that they have. I want the body that they have. So let me be a part of that. And that was really like the cherry on top.
I love what you're sharing, and I can so relate. I remember my first network marketing event, which I really resisted,
Yep.
For those of you who don't know, I resisted going to an event because I thought, like, oh my gosh, this is so weird. Like, people are going to judge me. Like, I'm judging the people that are going, so other people are going to judge me for sure. I just was, like, kind of scared of the unknown and, like, just didn't understand the industry. But I remember my first event, I made it into one of those big conferences, with the happy people. I look around and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is all like positive people, which I was not used to.
Agree, David.
It's positive, uplifting, encouraging people, and it's a powerful women, powerful women. And I was like, dang, I like this. I like how it feels in here. And so I can totally relate to what you're saying with the community really drawing you in. Yeah. What's different about Isagenix? Like, why did you choose this company? There's so many different companies and there can be so much noise. So in short, if there's I'm sure at this point you've done as much research as I have.
You mean reading? It's not research. It's not research. It's not research. It's reading. It's reading about something and then maybe making an informed decision. Is it that informed if we're joining an MLM though? I don't know. I was in two. I was in Mary Kay Cosmetics and I was in Young Living Essential Oils. And I was a top seller in my national area when I was in Mary Kay. And I was just super deep into the cult when I was in Young Living Essential Oils. Now some people might. I didn't do a ton of research when I joined either of those. Not saying that they couldn't, but she is trying to overcome objections by having the person on the bottom answer them about, oh, we could have gone anywhere, and we looked to go everywhere, and at the very top of our list, because it checked all the boxes and it was so incredible, was Isagenix. Insert, angels singing right now. I would insert the kazoo funeral march. Oh, I guess I can. I'm gonna turn it down.
Community really drawing you in. Yeah. What's different about Isagenix? Like, why did you choose this company? There's so many different companies and there can be so much noise. So in short, if there's I'm sure at this point you've done as much research as I have on the industry and different companies. So why do you why are you with Isagenix?
This is such a timely question. And I love that you were talking about this right now because a lot of people right now heard really difficult news. A major company just went to affiliate marketing and they basically removed their entire team building component of people are now in sales.
So they're doing this live so that they can pick up people who are still wanting to team build and they're wanting to do that cross recruiting type of action. And the cross recruiting pays out because the reps who are coming on board are actually the customers for the company. Why do I say that? Because you don't have to submit sales in multi-level marketing. You just buy, and what you buy, the commission is paid out to your upline. If it was a true like ethical sales model, it would take a month or a month and a half to get paid out because you'd submit all of your sales tickets, not your inventory tickets, but what you actually moved to a real customer. And once those had been sorted, the returns had been done, product issues that had happened had been fulfilled, you would then get paid on what you sold to someone, not what you bought from the company. Hey, Julio. We've got 2 Isagenix reps, and they are riding the wave of terror. Not one they've created, but Saint going affiliate, and a few others, Rodan and Fields going affiliate, and they're trying to, in my opinion, get people, millennials and Gen Zers, to hop on board the Isagenix train because they still have the MLM component of their business, which is how most of the people in multi-level marketing make their money. Most people in MLM don't make money from customer sales. They make money, a majority of their money, from team sales and recruiting.
They have to exchange time for money.
Two
Yeah,
major
I mean,
companies.
there's been 3 in the past like 3 months, I would say.
Yeah.
Oh my
2
God.
as of like basically the last week or so.
Yeah.
And I think that the reason that I've been with Isagenix, stuck with Isagenix, and
Oh my God. Please stop recording on a potato. I guess this helps out anti-MLM, anti-cult, anti-pyramid scheme creators. Because the audio is so bad, it's hard to listen to.
so safe in this company, have a legacy mindset. They have a long-term mindset where it's really about people over profit, and it's not just because so many companies say that. They're like, we care about you, we don't care about the profit XYZ, but then they turn around and do something like this.
Most companies have to make a profit to stay in business. It's not just out of the goodness of your heart. Some companies can do that, but even still, they have to be able to bring in more than they are spending so that they can stay open. It's not this evil conspiracy. Are there some more ethical companies than others? Sure. But if you think that MLMs are in business just to like help out the little guy, you're wrong. Most companies are not like that. Most companies can't be like that anyways. There are some charitable organizations, but they still have to be able to bring in enough to take care of daily operations, because if they operate at a loss, they cannot stay open. I'm not even good at this, and like, I understand that concept at least. One is in the jungle, the other is inside of a tin can. Oh. I should get Jaws on Kazoo though, right?
I can say with confidence that Isagenix is not doing that, and we have such a solid foundation. And I feel so safe here because I've talked to the CEO multiple times. I know her intimately.
You've talked to the CEO multiple times, so you know like all of the ins and outs of the operations of the company, and you feel so good about that. What CEO is going to tell an independent contractor anything meaningful about the company? This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Ugh. I'm not saying making money is evil. I think people should be compensated in a fair and ethical way. And also, I understand that if you are spending more than you're bringing in, that's not sustainable. Okay? I don't know. It's like, am I in the Twilight Zone? Like, what the hell's going on here?
Talked to the CFO at the mastermind that I was at last year.
Hi, Erdo.
He literally went over all the financials of Isagenix. And he told us, these are the financials. This is how much profit we make. This is how much goes to the associates. This is what's happening. And that really allowed me to they peeled back the curtain and allowed us to see behind the scenes, which I thought was really valuable.
What CEO is going to peel back the curtain for independent contractors? You realize independent contractors means that you have no, the company doesn't owe you anything. You have agreed to sell and follow the rules for the company or buy volume from the company, and that volume is going to, the commission of that volume is going to get paid out to your uplines. And also, if you obey the rules, they will not terminate you. And they want to have as many independent contractors as possible because y'all are the glorified customers from the company. And I say that for any multi-level marketing company. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just like, are you serious? No. I'm like itching in irritation right now. Like, ugh.
That a lot of companies aren't letting the field know.
Yeah.
And that is very unfortunate.
Yes.
So every network marketing company has great products. Every network marketing company
has great products. Okay. How come Young Living got rid of that hydrogen water bottle, and when we read the warnings on that bottle, it said you need to drink this water immediately because if you let it sit, you could risk getting poisoned. That may just be one of the like cautions of using a hydrogen water bottle. You're saying every MLM has good products? I don't agree with that, but that's okay. Every single one. All 600 plus of them, or 1,000 of them, however many there are, all of them have good products. Okay. Disagree. I'm not going to agree to disagree. I'm just going to disagree. What about paparazzi with lead in their jewelry? From what we read in those test results, and how interesting that they removed nickel-free also from their website without telling the reps they were removing nickel-free. Some people are allergic to nickel, and that is what was one of the original pulls of the paparazzi jewelry, that it was inexpensive and it was nickel-free. And people bought the jewelry with the purpose of it being nickel-free. Paparazzi was like, allegedly, protective language, oh shit, there's nickel in our jewelry, and surprise, surprise, there's some other maybe dangerous metals in there, so we're just going to remove the nickel and not tell anybody about it, and hopefully nobody sues the shit out of us. Okay. Fine. Hey, Jessica. Glad you're here. Oh, God. Miss Yvonne! Hello!
Has a compensation plan where you can earn money, you can build. There's people in every company that have success. Every company has a team and community and mentorship.
Because it's a pyramid. Not all MLMs are pyramid schemes, but how come all multi-level marketing companies focus on recruiting over selling the product? Some people would call that a product-based pyramid scheme, but if you get in first, and then you sign up 2 people, then they sign up people, then those people sign up people, that means somebody's at the top. So of course, somebody is going to be making more money than those at the bottom. So like, it makes sense that there's somebody in every company who's going to be making a lot of money. Oh God. Lisa! Hey, Ro, I'm back. I got back Saturday at 11:30 p.m. or 11 p.m. or something. I itch like a mofo when people blend their stainless steel with nickel. I'm glad I finished playing BG3 when I did. Otherwise, I would have gotten too preoccupied to miss the whole stream. I'm glad you're here, Hermit. I think it's the prolific integrations of e-commerce into social media the past few years that's helping to kill the recruiting model. They can't compete with influencers with storefronts. Yeah. And I think Google, I say Google, a search engine, because people are going to say, what the hell is Isagenix all about? YouTube videos are searchable. So when anti-MLM is putting out videos, anti-MLM movement is putting out videos, that is searchable in across the board for search engines, along with articles And if the negative articles or the articles saying, hey, there's something amok here, so it's a greater potential of people to understand both sides of the coin and go in with their eyes potentially wide open, which is why the information control is pushed so much with any reps in MLM, because they don't want people going and finding information and making decisions for themselves. Thank you, Aerodil. I'm tan. I was reading a book out. I was reading outside at my aunt and uncle's house a lot, so I'm crispy a little bit. What is MLM rewards reps for recruiting? I'm answering like Jeopardy. I know, it's annoying. I love that. We need to get a Jeopardy screen. I'll do that for the next stream. I'll get a Jeopardy, like a blue. I'll match the blue and stuff for Jeopardy, and we'll have the sound, especially when you get the double Jeopardy. We'll totally do that. You know what would be fun though? If we had a whole Jeopardy screen and we could click on one and then we could watch videos that pertain to that. Or we could watch a video that pertains to it and then, no, y'all would pick it and then y'all could answer in the live chat. We should have a Jeopardy stream. I'm going to need help putting that together though. I can do all the design stuff. I'm going to need help with the videos.
But if the company goes away, then you don't have any of that. So really making sure that you're with that long-term legacy company, interviewing people at the company, doing your due diligence and research is so important.
What do you love about the industry in general? Like because
I love the bad internet connections. I love independent reps using potatoes as microphones. I love the hypocrisy. I love the behavioral control, the information control, the thought control, the emotional control. I love the destructive influence. Those are the things I love about multi-level marketing. /sarcasm. Oh, I'm changing the picture on the cover. There we go. I'm doing so good with my pauses today. Oh, it's going to be a ton of work, but maybe it would be like amazing. What have I done? I did something, what is it called? What's the one with Steve Harvey? Family Feud. I did a Family Feud one for the company I used to work for when I got out of college, and it had clickable buttons, and it was all about the company stuff. So yeah, good answer.
I feel like it's my responsibility to advocate and educate about this industry.
Yeah.
So what do you like love about it, or how can you like share some like insight on what people might not understand?
Stop it right now.
Ooh, oh my gosh, where do I start? So there's a couple things I love so much about the industry. I could go on all day about this, but the first thing that comes to mind is network marketing is an entrepreneurial playground. This is where you get to learn all the skills of entrepreneurship without the risk. So you get to learn sales, marketing, leadership, team development, all of these things, building a business, social media, brand.
What business are you building? You're learning branding? Really? What? I'm going to rewind it because, we'll just go back to 12.
Industry.
Yeah.
So what do you like love about it, or how can you like share some like insight on what people might not understand?
Ooh, oh my gosh, where do I start?
Where do I
So
start?
there's a couple things I love so much about the industry. I could go on all day about this, but the first thing that comes to mind is network marketing is an entrepreneurial playground. This is where you get to.
It's an entrepreneurial playground? Okay.
Learn all the skills of entrepreneurship without the risk. So you get to learn.
Without the risk? God. What? Without the risk? You know, there's people that have lost hundreds of thousands of dollars in multi-level marketing. Oh, but they actually got product. They couldn't move the product. Oh, but it was their own choice to buy all that stuff. Now, do you understand destructive influence? Do you understand the bite model of authoritarian control? Do you understand undue influence? There's people who lose so much money. I even lost money, even selling a ton of stuff. I lost money in Mary Kay and in Young Living. Oh, but you ended up with product. Okay, there was a risk there. Obviously, I took it, but it's not zero risk. Why are you lying to us? MLM is multi-level marketing, yeah. Yep. Thanks, Chelsea. I sold $200,000 of product and lost money. And that is not just, what is it called? That's not an outlier. That is a lot of times. There's so many people in the group of people who lose a ton of money in MLM. And they also work their asses off in MLM. I'm not saying that you're lazy if you're in an MLM. I worked all the time in Mary Kay. I worked all the time in Young Living. Oh, you're just a hater. That's why you hate this and you weren't successful. Blah, 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 blah. Okay? You still lose a ton. And should you be doing a profit and loss? Yes, I should have been doing that. And you can too if you're an MLM. Here's the thing. If you do a profit and loss, you either shut me up or you find out information that's going to help you make an informed decision about the health of your own business. Meaning if you're making money, okay, you shut me up. So you win there. If you're not making money, you're able to stop the holes that are sinking your ship. Which is a win. It's a win-win. Oh, Higdon is losing. What? Higdon's losing his mind that Rodan and Field is becoming an affiliate? Oh, okay. Can you link me? I guess I'll have to do a third video this week, maybe. Holy shit. Oh my god, I can't wait to see that. I'm gonna have to download his videos. Okay, duly noted, Brucey. Thank you.
To learn sales, marketing, leadership, team development, all of these things, building a business, social media, branding, whatever it is, without having these massive financial risks or whatever that is. It really is like a business in a box that's done for you. You just have to learn the skills and then take action. That's something that I love. The second thing that I love is the financial literacy that we learn. At least on our team, we teach financial literacy. We teach about linear leverage, residual income. We teach you about how to take your Isagenix money and invest it other places.
What money are you making in Isagenix? Listen, if you're an Isagenix and you find this video and you make it this far and you don't hate my guts, you can still hate my guts, but let me ask you this question. How many people that you know or yourself are you actually making money after you've calculated the taxes you have to pay at the quarter, because you should be paying quarterly taxes, I think, as an independent contractor, and all the costs of running your business, subtracting what you have to order monthly to be able to access your paycheck, which is wild if you think about it. Are you actually making money? And if you are, okay, then what are you able to invest after you're paying your bills? Huh? Just let me know in the comments. Drew said, sorry, exactly what financial literacy are they learning? To reinvest their profits to get more product, because if they're not a product of the product, then how are they going to be able to help people? I don't know. Also, why is it on an employer to explain to employees how to manage their individual income? What is even happening here? That's bonkers. Drew is in finance, so Drew's losing his shit right now. I think you should pay quarterly taxes if you predict you'll be making more than $10,000 a year. Okay, good to know, Nick. I know that it's important for my sister has to pay quarterly and she's an independent contractor. So, but if you end up getting surprised at the end of the year and you suddenly make a lot because you've been stacked into or you're team building, you can get penalized, I think. I think you can get penalized though, right?
So that it can continue to make you money and you can earn off that. We talk about your financial blueprint, your financial thermostat, your mindset around money. And I think that financial education you cannot get anywhere. And you mentioned the women piece, and Chelsea talks about this all the time. The woman that was our leader, she talks about how financial literacy is passed down from father to son, and it goes through the
Financial literacy is passed down from father to son. What are we in the 1500s right now? Or are you just saying generally from a parent to a child? I don't know where she's going. I should have kept playing it.
generation with men understanding it more. But
Oh, they are talking about men. What is happening? You can be penalized for under withholding for sure. Y'all, please tell me if your parents that you're helping your kids understand budgets and loans and credit cards and just, I don't know, understand this so they don't get sucked into multi-level marketing fuckery, please.
network marketing, it's like 80% plus women. On our team, it's like 99% women. We're able to pass down that financial literacy from woman to woman, and then they get to pass it down to their children and so on and so forth, their grandchildren. And it's really able to allow generations of different generations and women.
How long has Isagenix been in business? Let's go look. Isagenix started when? April 2002, 2012, 2022. So we're 22 years into a company. What generations are we talking about? We're 2 generations in. So let's say you're the first generation who joined and then you had kids and that's the second generation. If they actually ended up joining Isagenix. What are they talking about? What are they talking about? Do they teach their team how to do profit and loss statements? You know, that's the question of the freaking, I don't know, year? Hour? God damn.
Dominantly to really understand how to make money, how to have your money work for you, how to build a team that can support you in earning money, how to build passive income. These are things I never knew growing up. Definitely not in the medical.
Is she implying that women can only learn about finances from her MLM? And Drew said, from men at the MLM specifically, yes. God, this is wild. You know, this is why it's so important to watch your live streams back, because you're listening to it and you're like, did I really say that? Or I'm never going to say that again. Or I cannot believe that I missed the mark this much when I was streaming. Because they need, listen, both of y'all, if you end up finding this stream, watch your streams back, please, and listen to the potato you're recording on, because, like, it's awful.
Field, definitely not in the corporate space. We never talked about this stuff, and it's such a common conversation.
It's more like building generational debt. Yep.
That we're having in our community and on our team.
Yeah. Brings up another point I'd love for you to expand on if you're open to it. So you were on a different team, and so I want to know what's different about the team that you're on now?
Yeah.
Like, what's creating success here? Like, why is it different? What's working?
Mm-hmm.
Getting stacked into. I think that's what's working at most multi-level marketing companies. Oh, you're not allowed to stack. You specifically are allowed to stack in some companies, and other companies you will get stacked into. They will work a way around it because a top leader is going to make sure their downline is structured to their best financial profitability. The upline's going to do that in every single MLM. Oh, we don't do that here. Really? You don't do that there? Okay. Ask the lemon droppers in Young Living. Ask people in Monate. Oh, people got in trouble for doing that. They got in trouble because they got caught. They're still doing it. They're still doing it. If you don't know what stacking means, let's say, for example, Jessie Lee Ward, who passed away, she was a top recruiter. She recruited, 10,000 plus people in her time in MLM. Those 10,000 people were not on her front line. She, in my opinion, put people underneath those who were doing it, falling in line and being obedient and doing what they were told to do, because it made sense for her to be able to stack her team so she would make the most money. It's not exclusive to Jessie Lee. Brooke Kristen does it in Young Living, and you're allowed to do it. You're allowed to move somebody within 20 days from them signing up with you. You remain their enroller and their sponsor changes. It's not unique to just a few MLMs. Every MLM does it.
So that maybe people from other companies can take away and learn, other teams, whatever.
Same.
Even other industries, What do you think is working?
The reason that I decided to join this team, and I had to sacrifice a lot to join the team that I'm on now. Isagenix has very strict policies about that, and I was in integrity. I abided by all the policies. I did it literally by the book, and that was a really big risk for me to do that, truly. And it was a big leap of faith that I had to take. But the reason that I did that was, one, the women that I wanted to join actually had the results that I was looking for. So they weren't just saying like, oh, join my team and I can help you. No, they had made 6 figures to 7 figures. They had also helped other people make 6 to 7 figures in the same industry and in the.
Are they actually making 6 to 7 figures, or is their team buying that volume and then the leader is making a commission off of that? Saying that you have $1 million a month team doesn't mean that you're making $1 million a month. It means that your team is buying $1 million in volume a month and you're making some kind of commission off of that. Do I still think top leaders make a lot of money? Yeah, but the language is vague on purpose to make you think that something incredible is happening all the time in MLM, and that's just not the case.
Same field, and that showed me, 1, they know how to do it themselves. 2, they know how to teach other people how to do it, and that was really important to me because
they by Young Living, when I was in, they changed it. The legal team slapped a lot of the top leaders in Young Living for calling it stacking. They changed it to strategic placement. So if you think, oh, we don't stack here, we do strategic placement. It's the same. It's the same thing if you're wondering if your MLM is being twisty. And that's twisty to me because it means the structure is more important than making commission off of the products. Because you're making a lot of commission off of your team. And again, the team members are the glorified customers. If they weren't, then you wouldn't be making commission off of volume purchased by your reps underneath you. In Young Living, when I would order something, my upline got a big percentage off of what I would order, especially the first 3 months that I was in. After that, the percentage dropped. But you made more off of reps ordering volume from the company than you did from customers ordering volume from the company. That's fucked up. It is. It's so messed up.
You see leaders, not just in network marketing, but you see leaders in all these different industries, and they're like, I can teach you how to make money in XYZ industry, but they didn't actually do it in that industry. They did it by selling people on their coaching program or selling people on whatever.
Yeah, if you don't follow Danielle Ryan, she covers scams in the coaching industry. So like coaching coaches how to coach type of deal. Like it is kind of a parasitic entrepreneurial venue that feeds off of MLMs and other like life coaching and stuff like that. But Danielle has a great channel. Press play. 1539. Sorry, please hold. It's having issues with QuickTime. 15. I'll go back a little bit since I was running my mouth. Okay.
to network marketing, but you see leaders in all these different industries and they're like, I can teach you how to make money in XYZ industry, but they didn't actually do it in that industry.
MLM is not called, I mean, like it's direct sales, also called network marketing, also called multi-level marketing. It's all the same. Direct sale, like multi-level marketing slash network marketing is under the umbrella of direct sales, from what I understand. They try to say network marketing instead of multi-level marketing because people have such a bad taste in their mouth from multi-level marketing that they are trying to use different words to not trigger people.
They did it by selling people on their coaching program or selling people on whatever they have instead of actually in the skill and the industry that you want to learn. So that was huge for me. The second thing was that the women that were leading me and that I was going to be joining were still in the trenches working.
Exactly.
Because a lot of times in network marketing, people make a lot of money and then they want to retire. They want to go on to other ventures. They're not really active in the industry and in the business. And that's totally cool. That's a big reason why we build what we do. So then you can go off and do other things. But I wanted women that not only had done it and taught people how to do it, but that were still doing it. They were still in the trenches.
Why does it matter if a woman or a man or like somebody who is non-binary, why does it matter who's teaching you something if they have a skill set that they can effectively teach somebody else? Why does it matter the gender? She specifically, I think it's pretty clear they're not just going after millennials and Gen Z. They're going after women who are millennials and women who are Gen Zs. And specifically, people who feel like they've gotten the short end of the stick in their workplace because of their gender. That's what it seems like to me. Let me know if you disagree.
They would do calls for me. They would answer my text messages. They would be available to me. And to this day, 4 years later, after joining this team, they are, better than even I do. They're still available daily, weekends, nights, mornings, whenever we need to support us. And they're like still in it with us, which is so important.
Yeah. What I'm hearing you say is that the leadership that you are experiencing and the fact that the leadership will do whatever it takes so that their team has success is really one of the major distinctions. Another thing I'm hearing that you're kind of...
You know what's so annoying to me? She's like, do you know what? This is what I hear you saying. And then she'll say, repeats what she thinks they said. Am I hearing that right? They never say, am I understanding what you're saying right? And letting them clarify if they need to. She's doing just a bridge so that she can talk on the next point because this whole call is about recruiting. It's not necessarily about understanding what they're talking about because they don't really know what they're talking about. In my opinion.
I've been dropping is that there's like a system because it's not happening by chance, right? Like something that you've taught me, Chelsea's taught me, so like it's been drilled into me is just stick to the system, and that's what duplicates. Can you speak into that a little bit?
Yeah, I love systems because I am like disorganized half the time. I'm all over the place. Like I'm just like, what's going on? And especially when I first started my business, I was super busy. I was working full time, had a phone sales job that I couldn't also be on my phone answering messages or on calls. I had to fully commit to my work, which was literally 8 to 5:30 at Monday through Friday. And then I would do my Isagenix business on the side, in between, on the weekends or whatnot. And because I had a system where it was like 1, 2, 3, this is what you're doing, literally just 3 steps, it made it super simple for me because our brain works with simplicity. Our brain works with like checklists. That's why
our brain works with simplicity. Okay. Okay. So, yes, there's a principle in psychology and cognitive science. And here's what I want to say, though. Having a multi-level marketer, a rep, preying on that aspect is twisty because you can cross over into destructive influence pretty quickly. I may need to make this a little bit bigger, but you have your constructive, healthy influence on the left side, and you've got your destructive, unhealthy influence on the right side. And so, and again, talking about this, when you get into the BITE model, the behavior, information, thought, and emotional control, they break down your mind in a way by using some of these things that your brain really likes, and you can end up in a high control group, and you can end up stuck, in my opinion. Our collective brain, our hive mind. That's just one. What am I trying to say? You being able to think through things and ask questions is one of the most valuable tools that you should hold on to if you're in multi-level marketing or if you're thinking about getting in, because they will eat people, the companies support, in my opinion, the reps using the destructive side of influence and using the BITE model, techniques within the BITE model to what am I trying to say? To prevent you from advocating for yourself. I'm not a robot. And I think with our neurodivergent buddies in the chat, this may be a little bit of a squirrel trail, like talking about the cognitive science behind some of this stuff, but that's okay. I will say, though, from what I understand, if you are neurospicy like me, you can be more susceptible to getting sucked into a high control group than somebody else. Savannah! Hero! Did you have a good time in Sedona? We're learning about these two reps who are targeting millennials and Gen Z. Y'all also go watch Savannah's video on Kelsey Ray. And we're learning about all the fun financial stuff that you can get and that you can acquire if you join an MLM. From women specifically, not from other people.
Like having things on a checklist and then crossing them off. There's that dopamine hit. There's this excitement. There's this feeling of accomplishment, right? As we move forward throughout our day or our week or whatever it is. And with our team, we are right from the beginning. I always had a system. I've implemented that system. We've shifted things based on the market, based on feedback, based on what our team needs. But somebody can join just like I joined, and I can be like, this is exactly what you're going to do. If you do this, you will have success as long as you're coachable, you're committed, you do it long enough, and you're open to that feedback. We can help you get the proven results that we've gotten. Because
let me ask you this. If you've ever gambled, drop a 1 in the chat. No shade. I've gambled before. If you've ever gone gambling, drop a 1 in the chat. If you haven't, drop a 2 in the chat. Because I have a question. It's so good, right? The editing, the content, it was just so good. Okay. At some point when you are there gambling and you're running out of money, if you are running out of money, some people do well at gambling, okay? It's not me. That you have to say, if I spend any more money, one, the money I've allocated to do this will run out and I'm going to start dipping into things that I didn't set aside for gambling. So I need to stop. So you have a hard stop set in place to prevent you from, I don't know, going broke. In multi-level marketing, they say just stay in longer because the longer you stay in, the more of a chance that you have that you're going to be successful. And I think Robert Fitzpatrick was somebody who said that multi-level marketing, and I'm probably going to butcher this, is like buying a lottery ticket for a lottery that's already been called the week before. Like, someone can say it better. One, I lost $5 and was like, meh, not for me. Hey, yeah, it counts. Proven results, bold words, ma'am. Yep. Hubs and I always have a budget in place. If we win more than we started with, we immediately put the original budget back in the bank. I love that. Yeah. It's dangerous for me too. Am I off? Like, is that a strange comparison to think that MLM... I guess what I was trying to compare was not specifically MLM to gambling, but having a stop in place to protect yourself. And MLM reps will try to tell you, oh, that stop you have in place, you don't need that. You just need to keep doing it. You need to keep paying in. You need to keep staying in longer past what your gut would say you need to get out right now. And I don't appreciate that. You should be able to advocate for yourself at any point, and you should be allowed to leave at any point. And that is one of the signs of destructive influence. It's one of the signs of the bite model when a group will not let you leave. In my opinion.
We've gone before them. So that is by far so powerful, is to really not just, a lot of people come in and it's accident or it's luck, or they just have a really good network and people are just going to buy, or they get a couple people that come on board and then blow it up, and they don't actually understand what it takes to have success or how they got there. They're just like, kind of happened by accident, and then they can't really teach other people how to do that. But here it's very systematic of, here's your steps, 1, 2, 3, follow this. And let's really stay in communication around that to move forward and shift in whatever way we need.
So good. Okay, so for people who are listening that are considering...
She's literally not in the middle of the jungle. I think she's at the beach. The girl on the top, I think, is at the beach because I hear some type of either wind or water noise. Why does that matter to the video, DC? I don't know. It's distracting. If I never go, I can't get addicted. That's a great perspective off.
Does it take part-time, full-time? Like, what does it look like? And then I know you have to run, you're going to yoga class. But last thing, if you don't mind sharing, like, if somebody already has a career, like all the statistics we started this call with, can this be a side hustle, or does it have to be full-time like you're doing?
It has to be a full-time. And here's why. Every part of your life gets sucked into multi-level marketing, in my opinion. Some people, it's like, oh no, I can do other stuff. Really? Can you? I remember when I was shadowing my director in Mary Kay, and she was trying to get to national. Her sister was a national sales director in Mary Kay, which you have to have a lot of directors and you have to do a certain number of volume, blah, blah, blah. When we were driving places, there was never really a time where she would drive and she would not be on the phone. She would always be on the phone doing 3-way calls, trying to help her team recruit every single part. And yeah, was she doing it full time? Sure she was. And she was able to do it full time because she had recruits underneath her and she had other sales directors underneath her. But I'm going to say this from my opinion, it's almost impossible to do part-time and actually make an income.
So I literally tell people, I'm like, I want it to be a side hustle for you because we're way
maybe it
more
is a
efficient
fountain.
and effective. Busy people are the most successful at this.
They're overcoming an objection of people saying, I don't have time for MLM. I heard this overcoming objection deal when I was in Mary Kay. My director, Nikki, said, busy people do the best in multi-level marketing because they know how to organize their time. They know how to budget out their time. They know how to schedule their time. And so that would immediately say, hey, I'm busy. You mean I could be successful in this? This is not unique to Isagenix. And they are just looking for recruits. And they're specifically looking for recruits, in my opinion, Millennials and Gen Z, probably other people too, but because the Saint and Rodan and Fields are getting rid of their MLM model, and there's a lot of reps saying, I can't live off of just selling the product alone. I need a team income. And so they're looking for new opportunities.
business. Busy people who have the least amount of time have like 20 minutes here, 15 minutes here, 10 minutes there, and we get stuff done.
You know that song from Miss Congeniality? I don't think it's from. It's a song that was played on Miss Congeniality. It's the One in a Million song. I want to get that little clip for when we react to MLM stuff, because that's what I'm hearing right now.
And we're very, very busy. When I started this business, I literally skyrocketed. So did you, because we were busy. We had so many things going on that we were juggling that we didn't have time to waste. Like literally, we're like, this is what it is. I don't have a lot of time to talk to you. Do you want to do it or not? People like to do business with busy people. So if you're busy, no, one, that's attractive to your network. Two, you actually are going to be more productive and get more stuff done. I've seen it in myself and countless other women when we actually
you don't do anything else other than multi-level marketing. What do you mean you're busy? Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I'm eye rolling because of everything she's saying. Overcoming this objection, it is not realistic. If you're busy and you're willing to sacrifice family with your friends and your family and important events, then yeah, invite multi-level marketing into your life, because you're going to have to give up those things to be able to be successful in MLM. And from what I've seen, from my own experience, when I've talked to people who've left, they regret being in MLM because of what they sacrificed with their family, time they can never get back. I'm going to rein myself in and press play.
Full time, we're a lot less efficient and effective because we have all day. So we're like, I'll get to that later. I don't need to worry about it right now. And then later turns into tomorrow, turns into next week, turns into next month. But that sense of urgency and that I don't have time to waste, don't waste my time, I'm not wasting my time, and that kind of vibe, people really love when you're doing it with love, obviously, and compassion. But
in love and compassion, run over people's boundaries. Is that what she just said? No, that's not what she said. I know she didn't say that.
It can be a side hustle for the rest of your life if you want. Like, it's only a very small amount of people that want to do this full time, and have that desire.
Cool. Well, thank you for sharing. I hope that you guys have taken away as much as I have. This was so valuable. Thank you so much. Enjoy your yoga.
Every single live stream is so valuable. I'll tell you this, every single live stream I do isn't valuable. Sometimes shit hits the fan on my live streams, and I'm like, well, I hope something was good in that, because mostly it was me having technical difficulties and going off on side quests. So not every single thing that you can bring to the table is valuable. I'm sorry. Maybe that's me being a realist, but I am not the type of person that is like, oh, that's such a beautiful drawing, when it's not beautiful. I'll try to say something positive and truthful, but no, this call was not valuable to me, other than Millennials and Gen Zers, please stay away from Isagenix.
Class you're going to.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much. You guys, how powerful that somebody who was on a trajectory going to become a, medical professional realized that wasn't the direction she wanted to go in, made a complete shift, and now is a full-time network marketer and makes killer money and gets to travel all over the world. Like,
she makes killer money and gets to travel all over the world. You know who's actually like changing lives? People in the medical field. You know who's changing lives? Parents who are plugged in, or a parent who's plugged into their kid. You know who's changing lives? Teachers, people who are in first responders, changing lives. Just being a good human to another person, changing lives. Those people are changing lives. I wouldn't put myself in the good human category, but like, not being a douche canoe, changing lives in a good way. Helping someone cross the street, changing someone's life. Being kind, changing someone's life. Being in public works, electrician, plumber, people who are the road crews that like help keep the roads drivable so that there's not more accidents. Those people are changing lives. MLM would not be it for me.
and gets to impact people and has
Yes.
a fulfilling lifestyle, like that's so exciting and inspiring. So thank you for sharing your story and your why, and I'm excited to hear more. So we'll have to have you on again.
These questions were so good. Thank you so much. And if anyone has questions, my DMs are open, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
Thanks. Bye.
Rip.
Bye.
Well, okay. Is anybody going? I see Heather potentially is going live, but she might not be going live today. Let me see. I'm gonna check. What did we think of that? Let's see. When is she going live next? 7, so that's for tomorrow. Let me check one more person. Nicole. Breaking Even Communications. If I don't have someone, then we will just end the stream. Let's see, live stream. Nope, nothing scheduled. All right, I'm going to see if I can stream another time this week. If not, I will see y'all next week. I totally butchered my download. I butchered my cover image, so I'm going to download it again. I'm going to keep an eye on Ray Higdon. Again, this video that we saw tonight was because one of y'all submitted it to me on Instagram. The best way to submit stuff to me is through my campsite bio because Instagram's a little stressy for me right now. I'm having a hard time staying engaged with like the messages. It's mostly because of anxiety. So if you want to submit something to me, you can submit the link through Campsite, and that'll be the best place to do that. But I will do my best to check Instagram when I can. Becca said the funny thing about these rep Zooms is that if you take out the company name, they could be for any company because they all say the same things. Lots of value. Sarcasm. Yeah. Good night, Wendy. Let me link some of the creators. Wendy's one of them. Jen is one of them. Jen is Mrs. Pico Speaks. And Savannah. And Aaron was in here earlier. If you want some good creators that I watch frequently, those are some people. And again, huge thank you to Genevieve for gifting memberships. If you are not in the Discord yet, the Discord's only for members, but this link will work if you link your YouTube channel that you have a membership through in your Discord. My hidden channel will come up and you'll be able to see all the hidden shit. So thank y'all for going on that wild ride with me. Thank you, Nick. And I will see you next time. Take care of yourself. Protect and promote your emotional well-being. Don't forget to take your meds and hydrate, and don't forget to eat. And I will see you next time. Genevieve, you're the best. Thank you so much. Okay, bye.